Hello, cosmic friends, here on my YouTube channel. This is Melanie Lichtinger with the Astro Weather for the week, starting today already, the 13th of December, until December 19th, next Monday. So, yes, of course, the holiday season is in full swing. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, as everything is happening. Lots of joy, lots of celebrations, events and gatherings, visits, baking, caroling. All the traditions are on as Venus and Mercury have entered Capricorn, which is a lot about traditions. So, yeah, this is a joyful season, and we are moving towards the return of the light, aka the winter solstice, the return of the slowly climbing sun on the ecliptic like a Capricorn goat. And slowly but surely, the days will get longer again, and from that day on in the northern hemisphere. But we're not quite there yet. We're 1 week to go, and this is actually a really special week of the year. It is the Galactic week, the week when the sun crosses from the Earth perspective, the galactic center of the Milky Way galaxy, and that is around 25, 26 to 28 degrees Sagittarius. So it's around December 16th, 17th, 18th in the calendar. If your birthday is one of those days, you have a galactic sun birthday, and maybe you have planets in that range as well. What's going on in that end of Sagittarius terrain, which is also double Sag, the last 10 degrees of Sag are double Sag. This is all about the journey from the heart and in and through the heart of our Milky Way galaxy into the big unknown, yet with trust and with faith and with love and with goodwill. We shall move through this, through the darkness to the light, and with inner knowing. It's a lot about a deep heart knowing that helps us on any journey. What else is going on this week in terms of astro alignments? Not too many, mostly from Mercury and Venus, and also Mars and Chiron are involved. So let's check it out. So they start actually tomorrow, the 14th of December, with the Sun in Sag in square with Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is now stationary in Pisces as it turned direction from retro to direct on the 3rd of December. And the Sun steps into a mutable square with Neptune. And I call this the trust and wonder with an open heart. So it's a lot about opening. It's a lot about moving, being moved, and moving also into a better, higher, or wider, vaster, more open vibration. And noticing what difference the energy makes when we are lifted, uplifted, open, positive, generous, grateful. All of that changes our vibration. Then also tomorrow, Mercury in Capricorn will square Chiron, currently retro, but soon going direct again on the 23rd of December in Aries. So I said innocence and experience. So the innocent side is the Aries side. It's also the freshness side, the medicine of new beginnings, of being awake, being alert, being alive, being present. And the Capricorn side adds to that, or might question that, also says no, but there's all these serious things to consider that might be Either things are really difficult and lots to plan, lots to work through, or there are things looming from all sorts of sources that have authority, and the mind might go there, but yet also the medicine is in the now. So we want to reconcile these pieces. And we notice the tension. So if you notice that tension between the concerns maybe for the new year and for difficulties and hardship versus presence and just being with what's in front of you. That would be that energy. How can you reconcile? It's like the energy of a grandparent and a baby together. Then on the 17th of December, we're moving into the galactic phase of the year. Mercury in Capricorn again will be in trine, which is always very supportive, in Earth trine with the North Node and Uranus retro, still retro until end of January next year in Taurus. So groundedness in freedom, groundedness in being solid in one's mind, not rigid, but solid and clear and in integrity in terms of what freedom and enjoyment really mean and how that can be cultivated. Then on December 19th, we have Venus in Capricorn in square, also with Chiron, and at the same time also in sextile, 2 signs apart, with Mars retro in Gemini. Mars is still retro until January 13th. And Mars and Chiron themselves are in sextile with each other. So I said here, for the love of traditions, elders and ancestors, all of that Capricorn, let's hear the messages that are older and wiser than that which divides. So there's so much division now out in the media, in the public sphere of debates and controversy, right? So what would the ancestors and what does natural law say to all of us? Even in terms of very pragmatically Capricornian, not wanting to waste precious time and energy onto what divides, when in the end, things are the bigger, deeper laws of life are all is connected, all is one. So, yeah. And then lastly, we have now the waning moon from Leo, still this evening, going into Virgo overnight at 12:45 a.m. Then in Virgo, so the moon is now on the Sphinx point from Leo to Virgo, which is a lot about bringing our passion, our love, our heart into service and being self-aware. And then the moon goes into Virgo for 2.5 days until Friday morning, Friday noonish, and then the moon will be in Virgo until Sunday evening, Sunday also Hanukkah, and then the moon will be in Scorpio until Tuesday, the day before winter solstice, in the evening. Winter solstice will have the sun freshly in Capricorn and the moon in Sagittarius. So we're having now the waning moon phase, winding down basically to the winter solstice new moon, the new moon between winter solstice and Christmas on the 23rd of December. And so in a waning moon phase, it's always a good, especially before winter solstice, is a really good time to release and to, especially for ceremonies and rituals, anything that we'd like to give back to its origin, give back to the earth when it comes to ways of being, in relationship, in work situations, in our health, wellness, anything that we want some to align with the energies of the waning moon, right? So we can, especially, I would say, with the moon in Virgo, which is all into ceremonies and rituals, do something that really helps and symbolizes, sort of in a small act, small symbolic act. It symbolizes so much more, that we are here willing you to let go, and then be open, create more space and room and energy for what's to come, not only with the winter solstice, but also with Jupiter going into Aries from December 20th on. And that is a lot about freshness, new, faster, and more dynamic vibes. Jupiter has been now in sort of a limbo, in a preparation phase, as it went back to Pisces. And from that place, something new and exciting can be launched as it goes into Aries just before winter solstice. And the winter solstice sun and Jupiter will be in really dynamic square with each other. More about all that next week, and of course also in the blog posts that I'll write for Jupiter going into Aries fully, and also winter solstice. Uh, Wishing you a wonderful evening and happy, joyous pre-solstice week. Until next time, bye.